check it out. Alright guys, how's it going? So we're here in Kagawa Prefecture. Kagawa is the smallest prefecture in all of Japan. Beautiful day today, nice and sunny. I'm here at Michinoeki. Last night my wife surprised me, came up with the dog on her way to visit her family. So got to spend the night with my wife and Suna. Super nice, it was great, nice dinner, everything. But today we're gonna hit the road. So Kagawa is so small, there's not huge amounts to see here. So we're gonna spend just 2 days here. Quick little update on my kit for my bike. I traded out my big tent for my smaller AVD tent. We're gonna ride up the coast and see how that looks. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. Yahoo! Yeah. All right, this feels nice. Oh man, check it out. This is cool.
There is nothing quite like starting a day off like this. A beautiful coast road with blue skies overhead. I felt awesome and super excited about what might lay ahead.
Oh man, I'm a very, very happy man this morning, guys. I came into Kagawa really not sure what kind of video I was going to end up with. This is just unreal. And what route is this? This is Route 36. Alright, 26, jump 10 to 36, and it's freaking awesome. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, baby. All right, let's go check out this shrine. I love Japan. I just leave all my stuff on the bike. Maybe not the whole country, but some places, yeah. This little joint with a shutter. It's all surf. Seaside surf is what it says. That'd be nice. I could live in a place like that. Okay, so this is called Take Kanonji, this shrine we're about to go into. And where we are right now is the most northern point of Shikoku. So it's kind of a double location to go hit. Let's go check it.
It is said that this place has been here for centuries. A coastal shrine shaped as much by the sea as by the people who built it. Red gates line the path, Inari foxes watching over the approach. A wooden bridge tracing the rocks out over the water. The only other person there was a priest from the shrine, passing me quietly as I walked in. And at the end of it all, a final shrine, unlike the others. Dark, almost completely black inside.
Happy man. All right, let's go see what else we can find. Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Epic start to the day.
Places like that remind you why you take the slower road. Because sometimes you find something you weren't expecting. I'd heard about a road lined with cherry blossoms, and I thought I'd go check that out next.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, guys. wind is whipping today. This peaked helmet is catching a fair bit of it. Oh wow, so maybe this is maybe this is it here. Check it out, guys. Tunnel of gerbils. No way. That might have been it. I don't know. Anyway, it looks like a cool road, so we're gonna ride it.
This wasn't what I had in mind. Still, not every stop has to be perfect.
It's definitely not a tunnel of trees like it was advertised. Oh man. Talk about false advertising. Alright, so now we've done the cherry blossoms. What we're going to do now is try to hit some mountain roads. So I want to cut across to the west coast of Kagawa. So one of the things I like to do when I'm traveling through places that, you know, maybe don't have anywhere jumping off the page at me, is just go out and just ride. Just go out, just follow roads. You're never going to get like crazy lost.
I kept heading west, across the southern edge of Kagawa.
Oh, what a hairpin.
At first, the road held on to something. A few stretches that felt like it just might open up. But it didn't last. And after a while, it stopped feeling like a detour and started to feel like a pattern.
I mean, yeah, as far as the eye can see, it's houses and farms, but it's been that way for, well, pretty much the entire way across the whole prefecture.
Not every road or prefecture reveals itself right away. Some just keep going, through towns, through fields. And they leave you wondering, is this one of those places people meant when they said, there's nothing there? I've been wrong before. Maybe tomorrow will prove it again.
Hey, good morning, guys. Day 2 in Kagawa. Whew, I'm determined to find the heart of this prefecture today.
The plan was simple. Right out to a viewpoint overlooking the islands. Kagawa's small, and most of those islands are only accessible by ferry, something I wasn't planning to do on this trip. So this was the closest I'd get, and the road getting there was better than I expected.
これくるくる道上までのやつですか？
まず事前予約ないと登れないんですよ。
あ、予約が
予
必要。
約がいるんです。
面白い。なんか何も書いてない。あー、残念。
すいません。
時間がないから。じゃあいいよ。ありがとうございます。良い一日を。すいません。
I was super bummed, but couldn't be helped, so I decided to just ride around the peninsula, check it out a little bit, and then head off to my next waypoint. Along the way, I came across a small fishing village, took a wrong turn and got all kinds of stuck. After that, I figured what the hell, I'll just go to this shrine that I'd spotted. It looked really cool.
What a beautiful spot. The islands are gorgeous. I mean, the main reason I wanted to go up to the top of the hill was to see those islands, and I got to see them from here, so it's not a total loss. You know, it's super tempting on these roads to just
sort of open it up and go for it, but yeah, people live here, so show a little respect. And look at the view. It's definitely a beautiful space. Oh, this road is nice. Wow, check out this little island shrine. Interesting. Let's go take a look, huh?
So I came here because I wanted to walk across this big bridge to the shrine. The island shrine looks amazing. You know, to me that's a massive reason to want to go. However, check this out. Nope. So it looks like maybe they're getting ready to redo the wood boards or something on the bridge. So this is all you get. Oh, that's just nuts. Okay. You can't make this shit up, guys. Oh, that's too funny. I guess we'll get back on the bike.
While packing up the bike, I met a fellow traveler from Tokyo named Justin. He recognized me from the channel, which was a trip. We chatted for a while and shared some stories of the road. Super cool dude. It was great to meet him.
Safe travels.
He told me about a really nice cherry blossom lined road he'd just driven up. I figured I'd head there. On the way, there was this ancient burial mound that I'd really wanted to visit. It looked like you'd go for a walk inside. So this is, I'm not sure how old it is, but like this is sort of pre-Japan becoming a place kind of old. Oh man, okay. So oh man, I gotta show you this. Okay, I go to Google Maps and you're presented with images that look like this. Clearly you're able to go inside. There's a wrought iron metal gate on there. Like, it's all images like this. All right, let's go for a quick walk around. We'll just see. Maybe there's like a back entrance or something. So just real quickly, a little bit of history. So pre-samurai, the Japan that we know today, this is how people buried their dead. I headed towards the road lined with cherry blossoms, hoping this might be where the day finally came together. So in Japan, the festival's called Hanami this season. So Hana is flower, Mi is to look. So to look at flowers. When I first came to Japan, of course, you know, there was no Instagram or mobile phones, etc. So the Hanami sessions were, you know, people would go throw down like a tub hole on a blue sheet on the ground at the park underneath the cherry blossoms, take a cooler box and just get absolutely shattered drunk, and everyone would just hang out and talk, and you would just be invited by strangers, here, have a beer, join us. And a lot of the friends I made early on in my time in Japan were people that I met at Hanami. So while I find the cherry blossoms very beautiful, as we all do, for me it's the memory of those early days and those first friends I met in a foreign land. Yeah, look, I mean, it's staggeringly beautiful. I think I'm gonna do a U-turn and get out of here though, guys. By the time I left, the campsite I'd planned for was already full, and with nowhere to stop, it felt like the right time to move on. So I turned north and left Kagawa behind. Crossing the Seto Ohashi, the road stretching out over the inland sea.
Alright, well, we're leaving Kagawa, guys. We're leaving Shikoku. Another section, another big region of Japan in the bag, done. But man, what a trip Shikoku's been. Kicking off in Ehime, that massive storm. Meeting Inoue-san and Ozu, and camping down by the coast. The wild pig. Kochi, man, Kochi was just beautiful. A great rider's house, and those insane roads up in the mountains was just something else. And man, Tokushima, what a wild place that was. A few times I thought I was going to be stuck up there. And then finally Kagawa, one of the most challenging prefectures of this entire journey so far. Oh, look at this. Oh man, the wind is just whipping.
Halfway across, I stopped at the small island in the middle of the bridge. Not every place reveals itself right away, but sometimes you just have to keep going.
Alright guys, I'll see you guys in Okayama next week. Whew.